Alright, so I just wanted to share something I found quite funny, which is going on Twitter, which is usually a cesspool for shit chat and shit banner, but this is actually quite funny. So Elon Musk, who's obviously known for being quite outspoken on Twitter, is now being dubbed Space Karen, which is pretty funny because he's now been diagnosed with COVID, and he's now he basically came out saying one of his tweets saying something extremely bogus is going on, was tested for COVID 4 times today. 2 tests came back negative and 2 came out positive. Same machine, same test, same nurse, rapid antigen test from BD. Which apparently, I don't know, I don't know the medical side of it, but apparently there's a load of horse shite, and Elon Musk doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Um, you know, and he's basically, yeah, being a space Karen essentially. If you don't know what a Karen is, which you must be living under a rock if you don't know what a fucking Karen is. Karen's essentially a fucking entitled white middle-aged woman that always has a bone to pick with someone. Probably doesn't believe in COVID, doesn't believe in wearing masks and all that. But Elon Musk is now being dubbed Space Karen due to this tweet, which I found was pretty fucking hilarious. Elon Musk is kind of like a love it or you hate it guy. I find I have a bit of a love hate relationship for him. I respect him as a scientist and an engineer, but he can be a bit of a dickhead. He can say some stupid shit from time to time. To be fair, I think like when you're that clever, you must have some sort of fucking autism. Like there's a price to pay when you're that intelligent. But he's just not very intelligent when it comes to people skills or anything like that. He says some stupid shit, especially about that British diver that saved all his Thai children a few years ago in a cave. He was getting upset because he couldn't use his bloody fucking submarine machine. I can't fucking remember what it was, but he got upset because he went in and saved him and he didn't get to use his shitty technology essentially. And then he had to go at him on Twitter calling him a pedo guy or something like that, some stupid autistic shite, which no one laughed at. But now he's obviously being a Karen, saying that COVID's a load of hot. Well, I don't know if he's actually saying COVID's a load of horseshit. I don't think he is, but he's just being a pain and saying believes the tests are particularly accurate. But to be fair, if you were going to look at, I'm not going to start to be a Karen now, but to be completely unbiased, there have been known to be a lot of false positives, especially in the UK. I mean, I'm sure worldwide as well, but there's been a lot of false positives of testing where we don't particularly know the virus that well, so we misdiagnose people for having COVID when they don't. But obviously, Elon here is obviously trying to make the most of that and saying some shit to his Twitter followers, saying that, oh yeah, like not to believe in these COVID tests essentially, because obviously he's got influence. He's a big Twitter guy. Like, how many followers has he got? He's got several million. I don't have it in front of me, but he's obviously got fucking influence. I mean, there's people months ago fucking believed that he was selling or giving away Bitcoin if they gave him, was it $1,000 or something, or a few grand? People still fell for that, so they're gonna fall for this shit, and it's just gonna encourage more Karens not to wear masks and not to fucking get tested or believe their tests. But I feel like I know better than take Elon Musk's tweets at face value. It's just like Trump in that regard. I just don't fucking listen to anything that goes on Twitter, even if they're big figureheads. Elon, I don't know, he's a clever guy. He's just not very bright when it comes to actual Twitter diplomacy. But there's always gonna be fucking idiots that follow him. I think he's like the greatest thing to bless the world in the last century. So you're always gonna get pricks that follow everything he does. But at the same time, I think everyone's getting to the point where they're kind of sick of this lockdown, sick of all this virus, sick of all these rules and measures in Britain. We're currently in another lockdown, which is due to end at the beginning of December. But God knows they'll probably fucking extend it, being the pricks they are. Yeah, so I mean, there's always part of you that thinks, oh, this is a load of horse shit. Fuck these rules, fuck, so there's always a little bit of a Karen in everyone, I think. I think it's only natural to have a little bit of Karen in all of us, really. Especially now, it's been nearly a fucking year of this lockdown crap. So, Karen and me's coming out right now, like, yeah, like, I'm going to abide by the rules. I'm not going to be a bellend about wearing a mask or anything. But at the same time, you got to fucking realise that, people are fed up with all these rules. And, it's supposed to be a bit of space Karen on all of us, really. Having, um, having feelings of annoyance towards all these rules, but still playing by them, and then posting on your Twitter with millions of followers that these tests are bogus, are two completely different things. So, but Elon Musk has never been known for his, his fucking silver tongue. So, what can you really expect? But yeah, I just wanted to share it because I thought it was fucking hilarious how he's been called Space Karen. It's kind of like one of the funny things to come out of the pandemic. I think it's these Karen memes, Karen videos and such, because it's just funny to laugh at people like that. But now I feel like it's just becoming a generic term to to label anyone who's kicking up a fuss about anything. But yeah, no, I thought it was good banner. Like for once coming out of Twitter, like Twitter's usually a bit of a fucking cesspool for this crap, but this is actually good banner. Right, that's about it.